Hey guys, what's going on? You're watching T-Bones Tech, and in this video we are going to be unboxing the brand new Canon T7. This camera replaces the older T6. The older T6 was definitely a good camera, but unfortunately had that old 18 megapixel sensor found in the original Canon T2i. This brand new T7 features Canon's 24 megapixel APS-C size sensor, and it's the exact same sensor found in the Canon 80D. For those of you wondering, I am filming this video in 4K with the brand new Canon EOS M50, so that's the main A-roll shot, and my B-roll shot is being filmed with the Canon T7i. That being said, we'll just jump right into this unboxing. So we'll just pop up the top just like this, and the first thing that we're going to be greeted with is our Canon camera battery strap. We'll put that to the side. Then we have our Canon Rebel T7i user guide, and that's in English, Spanish, and in French. Then we have our Canon warranty and information right over here. Then we're going to pull off this divider just like this, and we can see first off the battery that comes in this camera. Let's open this up and take a look. This is Canon's LPE10 battery. We'll also just place that to the side. Next up we have here, I believe, is going to be our charger for the LPE10 battery. It looks like the exact same charger that we got with the T6. Then let's take a look at the 18 to 55 millimeter non-STM lens. It's still pretty crazy to me that Canon isn't shipping this camera with an STM lens, and they have the old Canon 18 to 55 millimeter lens. It's been around since like 2004. We'll place that to the side over here and get into the actual camera body itself, the Canon T7. First off, impressions of this camera, it definitely feels similar to the T6 as far as the build quality and construction goes. The only real difference between this and a T6 is the little Rebel T7 instead of a Rebel T6. But of course, packed in here we have Canon's brand new APS-C size sensor. This camera is capable of shooting 3 frames per second just like the T6 was. It also has Wi-Fi and NFC, and has an ISO range of 100 all the way to ISO 6400. We're going to just quickly mount the 18 to 55 millimeter lens on this camera and see what it looks like. Let's start this camera up. First, we gotta peel off this little protective plastic on top of the battery. So the battery slot is on the bottom of the camera along with the SD card slot. And that was one of my main complaints with the SL2 and the predecessor, is if you have a tripod mounted on the bottom of the camera, it can be a little tedious to get to the SD card. Sometimes if it's a big mount, you actually have to unscrew your tripod, and then you can take your SD card in or out. Let's see if this battery has any juice in it, and yes, it looks like it does. So we're going to quickly run through this camera setup, and all the menus and all the buttons feel exactly the same as we found on the T6. These are extremely similar cameras. Basically, the only difference between this and the T6 is this camera does have that brand new 24 megapixel sensor, like I previously mentioned. All the buttons and dials do feel pretty nice when putting them into place. Like I said earlier, my biggest beef with this lens is it does have the old non-STM lens, so it's gonna make a bit of noise while focusing. But overall, this is definitely going to be a great camera for beginners. It is a big upgrade over the T6 just for the fact of the new sensor and new image processor. That's all I got for you guys in this video. If you guys want to see a video test and my review coming here to this YouTube channel soon, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be notified when I release those new videos to this YouTube channel. If you guys have any questions about this camera, make sure to leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll try to answer all the comments that you guys leave me. Again, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will catch you all in the next one.